it also points to another pattern that's going on in which the U.S. is hindering people's right to travel. So, I mean, with Julian Assange, it's like, okay, well, he's contained in the Ecuadorian embassy in London, and Snowden is basically contained in Moscow. And Sarah can't fly back to the UK because they might stop her the way they did the husband of Glenn Greenwald, who's been publishing all these revelations. The journalist who did the video for it, Laura Portress, has had trouble flying into the US. And we were worried about our ability not to get into Russia, but to be able to get back into the United States, which is a really sad commentary right now on the state of affairs here.
But what do you say to people who say that, well, who are you, one person, to say that the NSA is wrong and therefore I'm going to go public?
It's always one person. I mean, if you look at any of the, if you look at whistleblower revelations, it's always one person making a moral decision. And everybody, I think, here has a line somewhere. Everyone's line is different, where they would go along to get along versus being like, this is completely messed up. The law says, an employee who reasonably believes that he or she evidences fraud, waste, abuse, or illegality, or dangers to public health and safety can come forward. If you think about the tobacco insider, Jeffrey Wigand, who came forth and said, oh, look, we have a million articles here on how tobacco causes cancer, and we've been selling cigarettes as something that will improve your health. That was one person. I mean, if you look at the major, Daniel Ellsberg's revelations, it was he alone who acted and shepherded out the secret history of Vietnam, which is credited with helping to end the Vietnam War era. It usually is a single individual. That's what makes whistleblowing what it is, because you kind of break out of the groupthink and take a second look and follow your moral compass. And decades later, most people agree with you, but at the time, you're crucified for it.